Number 25, Lauda Air Flight 004. 223 people died. On the 26th of May, 1991, Flight 004 from Bangkok to Vienna broke up in the air near the Burma-Thailand border after the thrust reverser on the left wing fired. Reports indicate that its subsequent dive could have exceeded Mach 1, or the speed of sound. There were no survivors. Number 24, China Airlines Flight 611. 225 people died. On 25th of May 2002, Flight 611 from Taiwan to Hong Kong disintegrated mid-flight due to faulty repairs 22 years earlier. Number 23, Korean Air Flight 801. 228 people died. Despite protests from the flight engineer that the captain was not detecting the correct signal for landing, he pressed on and guided Flight 801 from Seoul, South Korea directly into the Guam mountainside, leaving only 26 survivors. Number 22, Air France Flight 447. 228 people died. The 1st of June 2009, Flight 447 disappeared on its way to Paris from Rio de Janeiro. Although the wreckage was found after 5 days, the black box was recovered 2 years later. The cause was found to be an inappropriate pilot response to faulty airspeed indicators due to bad weather conditions and ice. Number 21, Swiss Air Flight 111. 229 people died. On the 2nd of September 1998, Swiss Air Flight 111 from New York to Geneva crashed into the ocean just off of Nova Scotia due to a rapidly spreading cockpit fire. Number 20, TWA Flight 800. 230 people died. Transworld Airlines Flight 800 exploded and crashed into the Atlantic Ocean shortly after takeoff from John F. Kennedy International Airport on its way to Paris. The likely cause was determined to be a short circuit. Number 19, Garuda Indonesia Flight 152. 234 people died. On September 26, 1997, Indonesian Flight 152 crashed into a mountainous ravine just before landing due to miscommunications with the tower. Apparently, there was another Flight 152 approaching as well. Number 18, 1996 Air Africa crash. It left 237 people dead. On the 8th of January 1996, an Air Africa flight from Kinshasa to Kihembe Airport in Democratic Republic of the Congo overshot the runway and ran into a marketplace. All 6 Russian crew members survived, but there were numerous fatalities on the ground. Number 17, Aero Air Flight 1285, leaving 256 people dead. Aero Air Flight 1285 carried U.S. military personnel from Cairo, Egypt back to Fort Campbell, Kentucky via Cologne, Germany, and Newfoundland, Canada. On the 12th of December 1985, just after taking off from Newfoundland on the last leg of its flight, it crashed, and although Hezbollah tried to claim responsibility, they were ruled out. The cause is still unknown. Number 16, Mount Erebus disaster, leaving 257 people dead. On the 28th of November 1979, an Antarctic sightseeing flight that left from New Zealand in the morning and returned in the evening crashed into Mount Erebus in Antarctica, killing everyone on board. Number 15, Nigeria Airways Flight 2120. It left 261 people dead. On July 11, 1991, passengers started falling from the bottom of Flight 2120, which was taking off from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia towards Sokoto, Nigeria. A fire had burned through the floor because a deflated tire had overheated on takeoff. The plane crashed shortly thereafter. Number 14, China Airlines Flight 140. It left 264 people dead. On April 26, 1994, Flight 140 from Taipei, Taiwan to Nagoya, Japan crashed just before landing when the pilot accidentally hit the toga button, or takeoff go around. This button raises the throttle position to the same that is used during takeoffs. There were only 7 survivors. Number 3, American Airlines Flight 587. It left 265 people dead. On November 12, 2001, shortly after the 9/11 attacks, Flight 587 from New York to Santo Domingo crashed just after takeoff. The cause was pilot error due to overusing the rudder in response to wake turbulence from the plane that took off before it. Number 12, Korean Airlines Flight 007. 269 people died. On September 1, 1983, a Soviet fighter pilot shot down Flight 007 from Anchorage, Alaska to Seoul, South Korea, when it temporarily entered restricted Soviet airspace. Number 11, the Lockerbie bombing. 270 people died. On the 21st of December in 1988, a bomb exploded on Pan Am Flight 103 from London to New York City. The plane crashed in a field near Lockerbie, Scotland, killing 11 people on the ground. 2 Libyan nationals were eventually convicted. Although Gaddafi denied involvement, there have been contradictory reports. Number 10. American Airlines Flight 191. It left 273 people dead. Just moments after takeoff, the left engine of Flight 191 from Chicago to Los Angeles came off. The plane rolled, turned upside down, and crashed into a field. A firefighter on the scene was quoted as saying that not a single complete body was found. Amateur photos of the crash sparked a media firestorm condemning the DC-10's poor safety record. Number 9. Iranian Air Force. It left 275 people dead. On the 19th of February 2003, an Iranian Air Force plane carrying Revolutionary Guards on an unknown mission crashed into the mountains near Kerman, leaving no survivors. Number 8. Iran Air Flight 655. It left 290 people dead. During the Iraq-Iran War on July 3, 1988, the USS Vincennes shot down Iran Air Flight 665 going between Tehran and Dubai due to confused communications. Number 7. Saudi Flight 163. Left 301 people dead. This flight from Riyadh to Jeddah caught fire shortly after takeoff. It turned around and made an emergency landing, but everyone on board died of smoke inhalation before fire crews could get inside. The fire was started by butane stoves used by Muslim pilgrims because of their strict dietary restrictions. Saudi Arabia has since banned the stoves, but some people still smuggle them on board to make tea. Number 6. Air India Flight 182. It left 329 people dead. On the 23rd of June 1985, a bomb exploded on board Air India Flight 182 as it was flying between London and Montreal. The plane crashed into the Atlantic Ocean just off the coast of Ireland. A Canadian Sikh militant group was responsible. Number 5. The Ermenonville air disaster that left 346 people dead. After a Moroccan baggage handler was unable to read the proper latching instructions in either English or Turkish on Turkish Airlines Flight 981, the latch blew off mid-flight as the plane crashed into Ermenonville Forest near Paris, France. Furthermore, the latches had a known design flaw. Number 4. Charkhi-Dadri mid-air collision, leaving 349 people dead. The deadliest mid-air collision in history, Saudi Arabian Airlines and Kazakhstan Airlines crashed just west of New Delhi, killing everyone on both planes. An investigation found that once again a lack of English language skills on behalf of the Kazakh pilots was the primary cause. Number 3. Japan Airlines Flight 123. It left 520 people dead. On August 12, 1985, a flight from Tokyo to Osaka crashed into Mount Takagamahara, leaving only 4 survivors. Number 2. The Tenerife Airport disaster. It left 583 people dead. In terms of passengers and crew killed, this collision between 2 Boeing 747s on the Spanish island of Tenerife is considered the deadliest plane crash in history. And number 1. The 9/11 flights. Although not a single air disaster, the 4 flights involved in 9/11 were responsible for the greatest single-day loss of life in commercial aviation history. 2 of the flights, American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175, each were responsible for thousands of casualties after being driven into the World Trade Centers, and are considered the largest and second largest losses of life due to individual plane crashes in all of aviation history, with 1,700 and 1,000 people killed respectively.